Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Hannah. I am a flight attendant for a major US airline, and today we are going on a 3-day trip. Traffic getting to the employee parking lot today was horrible. 85 gets backed up. It's rush hour anyways, so I left my house a little bit earlier than I normally would because I knew I would get stuck in the rush hour traffic once I got closer to Charlotte. But then on top of that, there was a car crash. So I am just now getting to the employee parking lot and I have 9 minutes till sign in. So I am about to rush and put all my stuff together. I think a shuttle just pulled up on the other side. So hopefully I can get my stuff together and catch it so that I'm not late for sign in. The good thing is we have a 5-minute grace period to sign in. So I should be okay with that extra 5 minutes. But let's get all of our stuff together and head into the airport and get this 3-day trip started. Day one was just one leg to Kansas City, but I ended up signing late because I missed the bus. So that wasn't fun, but I still made it to the gate with 5 minutes till boarding. So I didn't delay the flight, and you get one free late sign in a year. So I'm not gonna get penalized. You guys, that van ride was awful. I get car sick sometimes, and it was a longer drive. It was like a 30-minute drive to the hotel. And the van driver kept like speeding up, slowing down, was like whipping back and forth between lanes. Like it was just a lot, and I'm tired, which does not help. So I am so nauseous right now. So hopefully that will settle in the next few minutes now that I'm not in a moving vehicle. But I don't really have any plans for this layover. I have food, so I don't need to go out and get food. Nobody on the crew is really doing anything that I have been made aware of. So my plan right now is to just go lay out at the pool and just maybe take a nap since I am pretty tired, and maybe like read my book, just kind of hang out outside. The sun's not really out, but maybe it'll come out a little bit later. We'll see. But yeah, let me get out of this uniform. I do have some pizza, so I'm gonna eat that really quickly before I go out there. Maybe that'll help like settle my stomach a little bit too. And then we'll put on our bathing suit and just go relax for a couple hours. Here's my view of Kansas City. There's the pool I'm gonna try to go lay out at and hopefully get a little bit of sun these next few hours. You guys, it was a hike to get to this pool. You had to go through a walkway and take a certain set of stairs and a certain elevator, and it was just a lot. But the sun did come out, so I did stay out there for about 3 hours until I was ready to get back to the room. I showered and then did my devotions for the day. After that, I ate dinner around 5:15. I brought some chicken and broccoli casserole, and then I had some second quarter modules that I need to get done, so I did one of those. Took me about 30 minutes, and then I watched my second to last Marvelous Miss Maisel episode. I can't believe I'm almost done with that TV series. Then I locked myself in the room around 7:15. I love that little device. And then I read for a little bit, and I was out by 8 p.m. Good morning. It is day 2. I apologize for the strobe light that I've got going on right now. I don't know what's going on with that light bulb in there, but it is almost 4 a.m. My alarm went off at 3:30, but then I set it back for another 10 minutes because I wasn't ready to get out of the bed. I got out of the bed, I started washing my face, and then my phone went off, my room phone, which I'm always hesitant to answer my room phone because sometimes it's crew scheduling trying to call you, but they hadn't tried to call my regular phone, so I was like, maybe it's my crew number. And then I was like, oh my gosh, did I get van time wrong, and am I late for the van? Anyways, I answered, and we're delayed by almost 2 hours this morning, so that's not fun. Our flight deck crew had minimum rest last night. They got delayed coming in to Kansas City, so the flight had to be delayed in order for them to get their minimum rest. So now we have some extra time to kill. Our van went from 4:30 to 6:20. And I'm debating, do I lay back down and go to sleep? Usually when I lay back down, I wake up and I'm feeling worse than how I feel at the moment. So that's the big question. I probably will lay back down, even though right now I do feel okay. But we could have a long day. because we were originally supposed to work one leg to Phoenix and then deadhead from Phoenix to San Antonio. But now that we're delayed, our deadhead flight, we're not gonna have like any time on the ground to get to that. And I don't think they'll hold the flight for us. So yeah, we'll see how this day goes. We may end up not making it to San Antonio and just staying in Phoenix for the night. I'm not really sure. We'll see how the day plays out. But I guess I'll lay back down for a little bit. I don't know if I'll fall asleep. Maybe I'll just read. And then start getting ready in about an hour. I decided to just stay awake, drink my coffee, and do my devotions. It takes me about 45 minutes to get all of them done, so that seemed like the perfect time to do that. And then I made sausage balls for breakfast, so I ate some of those after I got ready. Alrighty, it is time to catch the van. Let's see where day 2 takes us. We had a long jet bridge to take us down to our Boeing 737 aircraft. I was positioned for this trip, so my jump seat was in the back next to the 2. The nice thing about the 737 is they do have these cubbies that we can stow our bags, but other than that, I don't really care for the aircraft. You guys already know. But we made our way over to Phoenix. When we landed, we had about 30 minutes to catch our deadhead, but it does take about 15 minutes to deplane, and then we had to go all the way from the end of A to the end of B, which is a good like 15-minute walk. So we missed the deadhead. They don't even hold the flights for us, you guys, so don't get upset when we tell you that they're not going to hold the planes, because they don't do it for anybody. But it was Flight Attendant Appreciation Day, so we went up to the crew room to go get some goodies. We got some sandwiches. They ended up giving us a little speaker and some candy, but 3 hours later we still didn't know what we were doing for the day, so I was watching the baseball game, just waiting for crew scheduling to let us know what's up. And 5 hours later we have made it to the hotel. We are stuck in Phoenix for the night. By the time we got in touch with anybody from scheduling, there was really nothing that they could do with us to get us to San Antonio. Their next flight would have put us past our duty day that we can legally work, so there was just no way for us to get there. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't reassign us to work another flight, because it is crazy. Supposedly there's weather all around the country. Flight attendants and pilots both are getting stuck in places, and there's flights canceling, there's flights delaying, so they're like out of everybody. So I'm surprised that they didn't find a flight for us to go work. But maybe since we were supposed to come back through here tomorrow, they just decided to keep us here so that we could at least work that leg of our trip. I don't know. But our day tomorrow did just get a lot easier, because we were originally supposed to do San Antonio to Phoenix and then Phoenix to Charlotte, which would have been a doozy. So that's why I'm honestly surprised that they didn't just like reassign us. It never works out in my favor when I have crazy stuff like this happen. So I'll take this little nice long layover in Phoenix in our one leg back. So this was originally supposed to be a 122, and it has now turned into a 111. So senior mama trip, let's go. But yeah, now that we have all this time in Phoenix, we are going to meet up as a crew and go. There's a little restaurant right near our hotel that has games and food and drinks, and I guess they have a happy hour that starts in the next few minutes, so we're gonna go hang out there for a little while and enjoy this unscheduled Phoenix layover. I am a little bummed that we didn't make it to San Antonio, because I was looking forward to my guacamole that I get from the Iron Cactus, but it is what it is, and I'm sure I'll be back in San Antonio at some point in my career, probably soon, and I can get that guac. But let's change clothes and go meet up with the crew. Before I left the room, I put some food in my Hot Logic to warm up while I was out. We ended up going to Pedal House and got some drinks, and then I did order some appetizers. I got some French fries. They were smothered in all kinds of stuff, and they were delicious. Then we walked back to the hotel, went to the pool for a little bit. I came back, ate my dinner, and then it was time to get ready for bed, brush my teeth, did all my face wash stuff, and then I read a little bit of my book and called it a night. Good morning. It is day 3, go home day, and it is time to go catch our van for our very last leg. Let's get it done. We were back on the Airbus 321 for our last leg, so we knew it was going to be a great day, but I was too lazy to heat up my sausage balls in the oven for breakfast, so I ended up eating my pizza instead at 8:30 a.m. We love to see it. I did end up heating up my sausage balls midway through our flight and just ate them for lunch, but yeah, we finally made our way back to Charlotte. It was the longest flight of the whole trip, and it was the only flight where we had 2 services in the main cabin. It was also the only service that we had food for sale, but in the mornings we just do the fruit and cheese for food for sale. Day 3 went perfectly. We love that. It was truly a last leg, best leg kind of day. Love to see it. But I was curious to see like the state of the Charlotte airport because Phoenix was so crazy this morning. I was like, Charlotte is probably rough, but it really wasn't that bad. It was nothing out of like the ordinary. Obviously there was some semi-long customer service lines, but like we were expecting just complete chaos since everything has been crazy these last couple days. But I do think it is going to get worse as the day goes on because I was looking on one of our little apps that we can use to see like trips that were open, because I figured there would be a lot of trips open, which they are, because if there was like a quick little turn, I was thinking I might would have picked up, even though let's be honest, I probably wouldn't have. But just a little like Charleston, Greenville, Wilmington turn like that, I could have gotten paid time and a half for. I might would have picked it up to help the company out a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, so I was looking to see that, and they need 41 flight attendants to work a bunch of trips, and they don't have any reserves left, so it's all going to come down to if people pick up trips or not today, which I have a feeling they're not going to find all those people to work all those different positions for the different trips. So I feel like as the day goes on, it's going to get really bad in Charlotte. There's going to be flight cancellations and delays and just madness. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy, and I'm glad that I am already done for the day and then I'm not gonna have to deal with that a little bit later. But I do have to come back tomorrow. I'm working in Odan, which is an on-duty all-night trip. I don't love these, but I had originally been assigned a pink eye on my line, which a pink eye is where you fly from Charlotte over to the West Coast or somewhere over on the west side of the country, and you have a day layover. It's like a 12-hour day layover, and then you work the red eye back. And I'm not good at napping during the day, so those trips are just not fun for me. So I tried to drop it because some people really like doing those, but I couldn't drop it. So I was like, I'm just gonna try to trade it into an Odan because those are a little bit easier for me to work, and I would rather have my whole day at home tomorrow and the next day and just do that quick little all-nighter trip. So I'm doing an all-nighter to Atlanta, so it'll be quick and easy anyways. But yeah, so hopefully when I get to the airport tomorrow, I'm not in the same situation that the airport is probably going to be in tonight. Hopefully everything will have kind of worked itself out by then, but we'll just have to see how that goes. But as always, any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, bye.